Hi, I just wanted to share a couple things with you today. Sorry, I got kind of a sore throat, but um the Lord's been just kind of telling me that I need to trust him more, and that's kind of what I wanted to share. I saw a picture of this beautiful little baby. She's about a year old, and she was at the beach for the first time, and the look on her face was so sweet. You can see her daddy had his arms around her, and she's in the ocean. She's got this look on her face like not quite too sure about this, and you can imagine there's waves rolling around, and her feet are on the gravel, and just the look on her face. It was priceless. But I started thinking about she knows her father's got her in his arms, and he's not going to let anything happen to her. So she can experience this, and she's not quite sure, but she knows he's got her. And I was thinking, excuse me, I had a cough drop, got a cold. That's like our Father, we need to trust him like that. We need to have that kind of trust. He says that we must become like a child, and when I was little, I had that trust, and I knew. And somewhere along the line, I started to doubt it. And I do trust him, but trusting him with everything, that he's got us. And no matter what's going on in the world around us, all the hate, the threats, the just the horrible things, everything that's going on in the world, we can still have that assurance that our Father's got us, and he's gonna take care of us. And anyway, I just wanted to read let's see, 1 John 5:14, and this is the confidence we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And then 1 Peter 3:12, for the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. It's in Matthew 6:7, but when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think they shall be heard for their much speaking. They have their reward. So we want to have a personal relationship with our Father. It says, cry unto him, Abba, Father. Sometimes we get scared and try to be strong and say that we're not scared, but we can go to him and tell him, we're scared. We need a little more. We need a double portion, and he's got it. Not to worry about what we're going to say. He's going to give us the words to say at the proper time. And I just thought that was a nice thought, that we need to be like that, like a child. And say, I wanted to read Matthew 18 somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Matthew 18. Okay. Okay. Chapter 1. At the same time came disciples unto Jesus, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But who shall offend one of these little ones, listen up, you guys, the abortion bill and the school crap that you're trying to push on our kids, whosoever offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to the man by whom the offenses cometh. Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. Is better for thee to enter into life halt or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet be cast into everlasting fire. Okay, and then it goes down, let's see. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven, for the Son of Man is come to save that which is lost. Now, you think about this poor little kid Desmond that these people are applauding. This little guy's like what, 8 or something, and he's a transgender. That poor kid. He's dancing apparently in some bar for these pedophiles and given dollars, and nobody's saying anything about it. And his mother should be put in an insane asylum. And that poor little guy. I mean, you know, I don't know. I had a point, but anyway, we need to remember what we believe, what we've learned, whom we've learned it from, and we need to know that this is not what he intended. And look at all the beautiful, wonderful things in the world, and this world is not what God intended for us, but he made so many beautiful things. And just think, Chuck Missler said one time, I miss him, but anyway, someday I'll hopefully get to meet him. But he said, it was from God's point of view. He said that he could come home, and one of his daughters, he had this gift that he really wanted to give her, and he was so excited to give to her, and it was really special. And he was out of town. He got home, and apparently his daughter had gotten in trouble, and he wasn't able to give her that gift that he wanted to, because he had to, she was in trouble. You can't reward people or children for being disobedient. So anyway, the look on his face, it was really hard for him, because he really wanted to share that with his child, and to give that blessing, that gift, and share the joy with his child. And God wants to do that with us, and we need to let him. And I don't know. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Hopefully I made sense. And thanks for listening.